Hey everyone, it's Lisa from the web Farmhouse on Boone.com, and today I want to show you how to make a Scrappy flag pillow, which is a perfect decoration for 4th of July. I have this Scrappy flag pillow, which I just made with some fabrics that are here in my pillow shop. A grain sack stripe, a ticking, and some drop cloth. I used some heat and bond to applique everything, and then I just stitched it on for extra durability. So let me show you how to make it. First, I started by cutting out all the pieces. So for the pillow piece, I used drop cloth, painter's drop cloth, which I will link in the description below where I get it, because it is 100% cotton canvas and it bleaches really well. But for the main pillow, I did not bleach it. I kept it the natural color. I cut a 19-inch by 19-inch piece of the drop cloth, and then two 19-inch by 13-inch pieces for the back of this envelope style pillow cover. For the flag part, I cut one 13.5 by 9.5 inch piece of white canvas fabric. I used bleached drop cloth. Two 9-inch by 1-inch pieces of red fabric. Like I said, I used the grain sack. And then three 13.5-inch by 1-inch pieces of that same red fabric. One 4.5 by 5.5-inch blue fabric. I used a blue stripe ticking. You could use any kind of blue. Next, I used my heat and bond to make these pieces of fabric iron-on pieces. So I put the side that says heat and bond down against the floor, and then I had the rough side facing up. I placed the main white flag piece on it and ironed it a pretty good while until it was completely stuck to the fabric. So the goal here is to get it hot enough so that it will peel away and it'll be left with a clear coating on the back. Now to do this, you're going to need to get the iron as hot as it can go and also add a little bit of steam. Mine has a steam function because I'm using some pretty thick fabrics here, and so it takes a while for it to adhere properly, but once it does, I just peel off the back and it reveals that shiny back that is now an iron-on piece. Then I repeated the same process for all of the stars and stripe pieces of the pillow. So first I placed the top two stripes, which are the 9-inch pieces along the top. Next, I ironed on the blue piece so that it would cover up the edges of the top stars. Third, I went ahead and added the long red stripe to cover up the bottom of the blue piece. And then I spaced out the other two stripes. All the stripes are right at 1 inch apart. After everything was all ironed on, I took it over to my machine and I top stitched all those stripes just for extra durability. I went around the stars area and all the stripes and went around the main flag onto the front of the pillow. For the two back pieces, I made a hem along the long edges by folding it in a 1/2 inch and another 1/2 inch, and then just sewing down the long edge on both of them. I laid the flag face up and the back pieces face down so that right sides were together, overlapped them so that all the raw edges around the outside lined up, pinned all the way around, and then stitched around with a 1/2 inch seam. I finished the seams by serging. Now you could also use a tight zigzag stitch if you don't have a serger. The finished dimensions for this pillow cover is 18-inch by 18-inch. I like to use a 20-inch pillow insert to fill it out so that it's nice and full. I will link below where to get all these fabrics. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. I make 2 new videos every week on food from scratch, natural living, and a handmade home. Thank you so much for stopping by our farmhouse.